So tonight we are going to play with a mandala flow. So that means we're just going to kind of move from pose to pose in a circular action. So almost like nothing will come to a stop, which means we're going to keep on moving and keep on flowing, create a whole load of heat, hopefully. And you know how I'm always sort of giving directions about hips and alignment and things like that. Don't worry too much about your alignment today. Yeah, just enjoy moving. Have fun with it. Okay, so we will start off just nice and easy, making our way into our bodies. So if you like to sit cross-legged, that works well. Hands onto your knees. Just letting the day now melt away. Take a big breath in and lift your shoulders up towards the ears. And then open mouth and exhale, let them drop. And again, breathing in, lift the shoulders up to the ears. And then exhale, let them drop. Last time, breathing in. And then open mouth, exhale, let them drop. Okay, now just let your eyes close down. Now, as always, if you're not happy with the eyes closed, look down at your feet. And although we're not going to worry too much about alignment today, we are going to try and move with the breath. That's what makes our yoga practice magical, is the breathing. So most of you have practiced with me lots of times before, so just start to deepen your breathing. Expanding your body as you breathe in and contracting the body as you breathe out. So the breathing is almost like that circular motion as well. Maybe now breathe in for 5 counts. Hold your breath for 5. Breathe out for 5. Hold your breath out for 5. Breathing in for 5. Holding the breath for 5. Breathing out for 5. Holding the breath out for 5. Do that one more round. Keep the breath flowing as you let your right ear fall towards the right shoulder. And let the head be heavy and start to circle your left shoulder. So just see how that feels. Is there any stiffness there? Does it feel a bit strange? Maybe just keeping the left shoulder still is better for you. See what feels good. Okay, and then bringing the head back to the center. Notice the difference in each side. And let the left ear fall towards the left shoulder and then circle out the right shoulder. Okay, just exploring. How's all that doing today? Taking the circle the other way. Good. Bringing the head back to the center. Let the chin drop to the chest. And you're feeling the stretch there at the back of the neck. And we might not notice it so much because we do this pose a lot all day long on our laptops, on our phones. Then let the chin brush along the chest towards the left side. And then brush along the chest towards the right side. That's it. So keep the head moving from side to side. As the chin drops to the chest, you feel that stretch down the spine. And as the head moves from side to side, you feel it on the opposite side of each side of the neck. And then bringing the head back to the center. So interlace the fingers, rest the hands behind your head, and have your elbows open. We're going to breathe in and push your head into your hands, and see if you can almost turn the gaze up to the sky. Stay there. Big breath in. Good. And as you breathe out, bring your chin to your chest and round your spine, but keep your elbows open. So breathing in, push the head into the hands, squeeze the elbows back. See if you can push the head into the hands to gaze to the sky. And then exhale, chin to chest and rounding your back. One more time as you breathe in, push the head into the hands, gaze up towards the sky, squeeze the shoulder blades down the back. And then exhaling, rounding your back, chin to chest. Good. So lifting yourself back up, rest your hands onto your knees, and then start to take a big circle with the rib cage. Okay, so starting to feel that flow through your body now. See how far you can push the rib cage out and then squeeze the chest back. I like to push my knees down as well, but if your knees are a little bit higher, then don't force them down. And then take the circle the other way. And hopefully you can already feel a little bit of heat starting to rise. Okay, and then we can lift the arms up and we bring them to 90. Breathe in, lift up. And then breathe out, twist towards the right side. Coming back to the center, you're going to breathe in to lift up. And then breathe out, twist towards the left side. Good. Coming back to the center, you're twisting towards the right. See if you can get taller as you twist. And then twisting towards the left again. See if the crown of the head can get higher to the sky. Good. Come back to the center, interlace the hands and reach them up to the sky. And we'll just lean over towards the left side. Breathe into the right side. Good. So now round in your back, curve in your spine, and sweep the arms all the way over to the right side. And then try and turn your chest towards the side. Good. And again, so rounding your back, drawing a semicircle with your hands. Take it all the way around to the other side and try and open up the rib cage to the sky. And then curving the spine, rounding the back, sweep all the way over to the other side. Nice, guys. Good. Come back up to the center, let the hands fall down. And then take the hands behind you, draw your shoulders back, have the wrists touching, interlace the fingers, squeeze your shoulders back. Big breath in. As you breathe out, can you lower your head towards the floor and maybe lift the hands up a little bit? Yeah, see if that feels all right. There's already a little bit of restriction there for me. So see what you can find. Good. And then come back up, release the hands. And we're going to change, bring the other foot in front. This time, push down, lift up. And then walk your hands forwards, relax. Yeah, relax the tummy, the chest, the head down into the floor. So we're getting into this other hip now. Big breath in, try and creep the fingers forwards. And long breath out. Walk your hands over towards the left side. And reach your right fingers as far away as you can. So you're like walking the fingertips as far away as you can. And then walking your hands towards the other side. Again, reach as far away as you can and like you're taking your fingertips on a little walk. Reaching the fingers away. Breathing into that left side. Good. Coming back to the center. Lovely, guys. Take your hands behind you. Pick your feet up. Place them as wide as your mat. As you know, I love this one. Just inner and outer rotation through the hip there. Seeing how the leg moves in your hip spaces today. Okay, now let the knees fall towards the left side. And then see if you can pick yourself up. So you come up to seated and reach your arms forwards. Now, if you need the hands on the floor, then do that. Yeah. If you're okay though, keep the hands off the floor and start to lift your knees up. And then let them fall to the other side. That's it. And again, see if you can get a little bit of a flow into it. Lifting the knees up. And then twisting to the other side. Yeah, so try it a few times. Try and feel the soles of the feet onto the floor as you roll to the right. And then you pick the knees up, soles of the feet to floor as you roll to the left. Okay, try it 2 more times. You can use your hands to support you if you need to. And then last time, we'll end up facing that left side. Okay, then walk your hands all the way around to the left. And then let your body fall down just on the outside of that left leg. Push down through your right hip and your right knee. Breathe in. And breathe out. Coming back. Lift yourself up, lift the knees up. And then take it over to the other side. Okay, and then walk the left hand over the right leg. Take your chest towards the floor. See if that's possible. Push down to your left knee, that inner left thigh, the hip. Good. All right, and then come back to the center. So now slide your left leg back and then come into a pigeon pose. Okay, so you've got, adjust yourself, right knee to your right hip. Sorry, right wrist, left leg to the back of the mat there. Okay, walk your hands back, lift the head and chest up. Yeah, so now start to feel the arching in your back. Push down to your left foot, tuck your tail and keep lifting up and out of the floor. Maybe you can take your hands behind you. Maybe you can extend the fingers away. Yeah, if it's all too much, hands on the floor is fine. Breathing in, lift the head and chest up. Good, and then breathing out. Releasing your hands if you interlace them. You're going to fall onto your right leg and then bring your left leg all the way around. Okay, so you're hooking your left foot on the outside of that right knee. And then take the right arm around your left knee and left fingertips behind you. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, twist, twist, twist. Nice, guys, well done. Look forwards and bring your arms forwards. Okay, listen carefully. You're going to step onto your left foot and come onto your right shin. Yeah, then tuck your toes under, come to standing. Keep a nice bend in your knees. You're going to move towards the right side. Keep your feet wide. Keep moving. Keep turning your feet. And you're going to come back to where you came from, but with the other leg in front. I wonder if you all managed that. Left arm on the outside of your right leg. Right fingertips behind you into the twist. Okay, so you got that right leg over the left leg. Breathing in. Breathing out to twist, twist, twist. Good. Coming back to the center. Now, fall onto your left side and take your right leg all the way around. Come into pigeon, use your hands or not. Yeah. So your hands can be resting here, or your hands can be behind your back. Interlace, draw the shoulders back. Now you're going to push down to lift up. Well done, guys. All right, from here, fall onto the left side. Bring your right leg all the way back around. We're going to hook the foot over the left knee. Left arm around your right knee, right fingertips behind you. Come into the twist. Inhale. Good. Now as you exhale, face forwards. You're going to step onto your right foot now. Come onto your left shin, tuck your left toes, come up to standing. Yeah. Good. And now start to turn towards the left. Keep your feet wide. Keep swizzling, 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 and twist. And we'll sit down onto the floor, right back to where we came from. Right arm around your left knee, left fingertips behind you into the twist. Your first little Mandala Flow. Going a bit faster now, come back to the center. Left leg goes around. Come into pigeon using your hands or not. Hands can be on the floor or behind your back as you lift your chest up. Good. Release the hands, fall into the right side. Bring your left leg up and around over your right knee. You're going to step onto that left foot. Come onto your right shin. Tuck your toes under, come to standing. And then turn towards the right. Keep turning, and then cross the knees, come down to seated. Good. Into the twist, left arm around your right knee, right fingertips behind you, breathe in. And then breathe out. Nice. Come back to the center. Let the left, move onto that left side. Right leg goes behind you. You're using your hands or not. They can be on the floor or behind your back. Lift the chest up, breathe in. Good, and then as you breathe out, release. Fall into the left side. Let's bring that right leg all the way back. Your last time, step onto that right foot. Come onto your left shin. Tuck your left toes, come to standing. And then turn, all the way to the front. And we'll sit back down into that funny little twist. Okay, left leg's gonna go all the way behind you now. Hands to the floor, tuck your toes and take your right leg up and back, downward facing dog. Hips should be open, should be getting used to that kind of forwards and backwards, around and about. Press the heels down one by one, do a little wiggle there. And then bring your feet together. Come up high onto your toes, just come forwards into a plank pose, just waking up the wrists a little bit. Move the head forwards and back. Yeah. Nice, then take a little circle. It's all about circles today. Take the circles the other way. Nice, guys. Lower the knees to the floor. Release your feet. I'm going to come into a little puppy pose. Yeah, so see if we can get a bit more space in our backs now. Chest towards the floor, chin towards the floor if it's possible. Block underneath your chest if you need. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Carefully start to walk your hands back towards you. Plant them underneath your shoulders and cat-cow. Let the belly drop. Lift the head and chest up. And as you breathe out, tuck your tail and round your back, chin to chest. Breathing in, let the belly drop, lift the head and chest up. And then exhale, push the mat away and round the back, chin to chest. Good. All right, coming back to neutral. Now take the weight forwards. Okay, you're going to bend your elbows, lower your chest towards the floor, slide your chest through, and then come into an upward dog. Yes. Okay, lower your chest back down, lift your hips up, slide your chest back, come back into a child's pose. Yeah, see what you can manage here. So you're breathing in, looking forwards, slide the chest through, let the elbows go out to the side, belly through, lift your head up, upward dog. And then lower your chest down. Hips go up first. Slide the chest back, the chin back, sit back into your heels. One more time, give it a go, see what happens. Slide forwards, elbows to the side now. Chest, belly, lift your head and chest up. And then lower your chest down. And we're sliding back, hips, chest, chin, into your child's pose. Good guys, look forwards. Come into plank pose, one fell swoop. Lower your knees and push back into child's pose. Try that again, 2 more times. Look forwards, straight into plank pose. Lower the knees, push back into the heels. So you've got to tuck those toes under quick. Look forwards, slide through. And then take the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Big breath in, guys. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Let's get into the next flow. We're going to stagger it and layer it. Yeah, so keeping adding on as we go. Step your feet together, you know the step. Right leg to the sky. Heel into your bottom. Let's open up that hip. It always feels good there. Bring your knee into your nose. You want to swap your foot next to your left hand. Come up into a high lunge. And then drop the back heel, warrior 2. Okay, so you know this bit. Flip the palm, reach it forwards, take it back, breathe into the side. So now you're going to look at your left foot. And you're going to bend your left knee, straighten your right leg. You turn those left toes out as you bring your hands to your chest. Yeah. Now sweep towards the left side, picking your back heel up, left toes forwards. And then lower the hands to the floor, and then slide your left leg back into downward dog. So we're gonna go again, but come back the way we came from. Set the feet together. Lift your left leg to the sky. Heel to bottom, open the hip. Bring the knee into the nose. You want to slot it next to your right hand. Come up into your high lunge. And then drop the back heel. You're already in place for your warrior 2. Nice. Flip the front palm, reach it forwards, and then lift it up and over your head. And now look down to your right foot. You're going to turn those right toes out, bend the right leg, and straighten the left leg. Yes. Now sweep towards the right side, back heel lifts. Hands go either side, and then front foot to the back. Back into your downward dog. Take a breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Okay, so let's add on. Step your feet together, swing the right leg up, heel to bottom, open up. Right foot can step next to the left hand, saving on movements. Lift your arms up, high lunge. Drop the back heel, 45. Good. Flip the palm, reach it forwards and take it back. Get that breath into the side of your body. Okay. Now look at your left foot. You're going to bend that left knee, turn your left toes out. Right leg straightens. Sweep towards the left. Got your hands heart center and you're lifting your chest up. This time, place the right hand next to the left foot and left fingers to the sky into a twist. Good. Nice. So reach the left fingers to the back of the mat. Place them down on the floor by your left foot and then front foot to the back. Take the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Step your feet together. Lift the left leg to the sky. Heel into the bottom, open the hip. Bring the left knee in, left foot next to your right hand. Come up, high lunge. Good, we're going to drop the back heel, 45. Flip the front palm, reach it forwards and take it back. Breathe into the side. So just enjoy moving pose to pose. Look down at your right foot. Right toes turn out. Left leg straightens into this little skater lunge. Sweep towards the right. Lift your chest up. And then lower the left hand next to your right foot. Twist right fingers to the sky. Good. Reach the right fingers to the back of the mat. Place the hand to the floor. And then front foot to the back. Let's go vinyasa. Drop your knees if you want to. You choose. Meet me in a downward facing dog. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Okay, let's carry on adding. Step your feet together. Right leg to the sky. Enjoy it. Open the hip. Right foot next to your left hand. Come up, high lunge. Back heel drops. Warrior two. Front palm flips, reach forwards, take it back. Look at your left foot. Bend the left knee. Turn the left toes out. Come into the skater lunge. Sweep towards the left. Lift your chest up, high lunge. Lower the right hand next to your left foot. Twist left fingers to the sky. So now you're going to turn your back toes towards the right side, go onto the edge of the foot. And then work on straightening your left leg. Doesn't matter if it straightens or not. Good. Could you take your left leg on top of the right leg? Side plank. From there, left hand drops down. And let's take the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good, let's keep it going. Step your feet together. Left leg to the sky, heel to bottom, open up. Left foot to right hand. Come up, high lunge, just a bit of a wobble. See if you can do it. Ground the back heel 45. Flip the palm, reach it forwards. You know where you're going here, so just enjoy it. Look down to your right foot. Bend the right leg, straighten the left leg. And then sweep towards the front of your mat. Lift the chest up, high lunge. Left hand next to your right foot, right fingers to the sky. Now do you want to turn those back toes towards the right? Did it feel okay last time? Straighten the right leg just as much as it will. And then maybe sweep your right leg back on top of your left leg. If it's really tough for you, lower that left knee to the floor. Breathe in. Good. And then breathe out. Right hand comes down. Vinyasa. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale as you take it back. Downward dog. How you doing? Big breath in. We're going to add on. Long breath out. Step your feet together. Yes, mindful movement meditation. Right leg lifts, heel to bottom, open up. Step your right foot next to your left hand. Come up, high lunge, be strong and confident. And drop the back heel 45. Right hand flips, reach it forwards, breathing into the right side. Look down to your left foot, bend your left knee, skater lunge, right leg straight. Sweep towards the left, come up high lunge. Right hand next to your left foot. Right fingers to the sky, twist. Now turn your right toes towards, your right toes towards the right. Maybe straighten that left leg. Now this time, as an option, bring your left foot to the inner right thigh. Can you lift your hips up higher? Breathe in. Then as you breathe out, could you take your left foot behind your right leg and then lift your hips up and reach, reach, reach. So you're in a wild thing. Good. So now look down, left hand to the floor. Bring your left leg underneath you and over to the right. Extend it through and then lift your hips up, right fingers to the sky. Well done.
Lower your right hand down. Take your left leg all the way up and back, heel to bottom, open up the hip. We're ready for the other side. Left knee into nose. Plant the foot next to the right hand. Come up, high lunge. Don't worry if you've lost it. Drop the back heel, 45, we're in warrior 2 now. Flip the palm, reach it forwards and then take it back. Breathe into the side. Now look down to your right foot. You're going to bend this right leg, turn the toes out, come into a little strange skater lunge. Sweep towards that right side. Come into your high lunge, lift your chest up. And then lower the hands either side of the front foot, twist right fingers to the sky. So turn your left toes towards the right, maybe straighten your right leg. Instead of side plank, could you bring your left foot on top, your right foot on the inner left thigh. Lift the hips up. Now don't worry if you want to come out of this, come out. Or take your right foot behind you and then lift the hips up into a wild thing. Look down to your left hand, bring your right hand down, and then your right leg comes through underneath your belly, extends towards the left side, and then lift the hips up. Well done, guys. Lower your left hand down, and then take your right leg all the way up, heel to bottom, open up the hip. Back where we started. Now look in between your hands and straighten your right leg. You're going to try and change the legs in the air. So look a little bit like this. Yeah. See if you can do that maybe 2 or 3 times. Trying to transfer or change the legs in the air. On the last time, maybe you'll get a little bit of hang time, maybe not. And then we can lower the knees to the floor, sit the hips into your heels, and relax the tummy, the chest, the head down. How are you feeling so far? The sweat is starting to build, the heat is starting to build. I hope you're managing to keep the flow moving. You see, we've got one more round, one more thing to add on. So before we do that, let's just come up onto all fours. Bring your knees underneath you, nice and easy. Step your right foot inside your right hand, and then wiggle that left leg away. Good. Come onto fists, and then start to edge your right foot forwards. See if we can come into your version of splits, yeah? So you might want to tuck those toes under, keep the knee lifted, and then just see where you get to. Or maybe you're there. If you're there, then you can lift your arms up. Cool, nice, good. Take the hands down, wherever you are. Push down to lift yourself up. Try not rumple your mat. And take your right foot back. And then nice and easy, left foot inside the hands. I just want to make sure these hamstrings are working for the next bit. We'll come back onto your right knee, draw your left toes up. This might be enough. Okay, well, we'll just have a little look, see what the left hamstring's doing. Slide the left foot forwards, tuck your back toes, lift the back knee. That might be it, that might be enough. Or we can slide the foot forwards. Yeah, if you're happy here, maybe arms go up. Cool, guys, nice. Lower the hands down. Can you come back out of this? Carefully, mindfully, pushing down. Try and not bring your mat with you. And then lower your knees to the floor. Sit back onto your heels and shake it out. Well done. Little circles in the shoulders. Whatever you feel. How are we doing? We ready to add on? Last little bit. Well, upside down, inside out, back to front. When you're ready, downward facing dog. Keep going, keep breathing, keep moving, enjoy it. All right, extend, right leg up. See if you can open up that hip and go further than the edges of yourself. Right knee into nose. Just bring the foot next to your left hand. And as you breathe in, arms up, high lunge. Okay, we'll drop the back heel, 45. Flip the palm, reach it forwards, take it back, breathe into the side. Look down to your left foot, bend your left knee, straighten the right leg, chest, thumbs to chest. Sweep towards the left, back toes down, heel lifts. Let's take the arms up this time. And then we can lower the right hand to the floor, twist left fingers to the sky. That's it. From here, can you turn the toes towards the right, straighten your left leg, and then take your left leg back on top of your right. Now, this is an option. Stay here or bend your left leg. Sole of the foot on the inner right thigh, or hook onto your big toe with your left hand and extend the leg to the sky. You're going to try and come into splits from here. So swivel onto your toes. Bring your left leg all the way around to the front of the mat. And then into your splits or your version. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's here. Once you get there, maybe arms up. Are we all there? Hands down. Sweep your left leg all the way back. Heel to bottom. Open up the hip. And we're ready to go again. Left knee into nose. Slot the foot inside the hands. Come up, high lunge. Drop the back heel, 45. Flip the palm, reach it forwards, take it back. Breathe into the side. Look down at your right foot, come into skater lunge. Right knee bent, left leg straight. Sweep towards the right. This time, lift your arms up. Good, left hand down, right hand up to twist. Turn the toes towards the right edge of the foot on the floor. Two options. Right leg on top of left, sole of the foot, inner left thigh, or hook onto your big toe, lift the leg up. Okay, wherever you are, if you're here, you can swivel on your toes and then bring your right leg all the way through, or you take the leg down, sweep the leg through, come into your version of splits. Yeah, we've already found out where that is. Maybe arms go up. Hands down. Push down and send your right leg all the way up, heel to bottom. Open up the hip. Nice, guys. We're going to go straight into another flow. Different now. Right knee into nose. Slot the foot inside the hands. Reach your arms up. Big confident step to the top of the mat. Left knee into your chest. Good. Are you all there? Right hand on the outside of your left leg. Twist. Left fingers to the sky. To the side. Take now your left hand on the inner left thigh. Now you're going to open up the left knee, swivel your right toes, and then come down into a sumo squat. Yes. Look towards the right. You're going to sweep this right leg all the way through. Squeeze the thigh into the chest. Take your left hand outside of your right leg and then twist. Right fingers to the back. Well done. Bring your right hand just inside your right leg. Open up the door with that right leg. Swivel on your left toes and then sink down into your sumo squat. Yeah, take the hands down. Lift the hips up, turn the toes inwards. Breathe in, lift the head and chest up. Breathe out and fold forwards. Get nice and heavy in your hips and your head. Nice, guys. Well done. Slowly start to roll your way up. That's it. And then open up the toes, turn the heels in, back into your sumo squat. Yes. Big step to the right side and bring that left knee into your chest. And in sound effects if you want. Now, like we did before, right hand outside left leg, or this time, right hand outside left foot, and extend the leg. It's an option.
Good, guys, well done. Remember, do what you did before if you need to, or take your left hand inside your left foot, and now try and lift that left leg up, 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 swivel on the under toes, and then bend the knees, sit back into your sumo squat. How did that go? Look to the left, big step forwards, bring your right knee up. Awesome, so you've got the same as before if you want. Left hand outside right leg, or going further, left hand outside right foot to twist. You choose, yeah? Good, so now you can open up the knee like a door, or take your right hand inside that right foot, and then lift the leg high, swivel on the bottom toes, on the bottom foot, to come to the side and bend the knees into your sumo squat. Take the hands down, lift the hips up, turn your toes in, relax your head, breathe in, lift the head and chest up, and then breathe out and fold forwards. Nice, guys. From here, just hold on to opposite elbows and sway from side to side. Lovely. All right, and then rebend into your right leg, turn towards the right. I'm going to turn the toes again towards the right side. Left hand is supporting you there. Try and let your outer thigh rest on the floor, and then reach your right fingers towards the back foot. Yeah, see how that feels. If you want to keep your hips lifted a bit, that's fine. Good, now lift your right hand up, lift your hips up, plant the hand down, turn your toes towards the side, and then swivel towards the left side. Yeah, we're going to turn the toes towards the right, and then see if you can get that outer right thigh, right hip down to the floor. Doesn't matter if you're hovering, yeah, make sure it feels good for you, and then reach your left fingers towards the back of the mat. Yeah, should feel a nice stretch there in that outer left hip and thigh. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Lift the hip up, lift the left arm up and over, and we'll just take the front foot to the back into your last downward facing dog. Big breath in, open that exhale, let it go. Bend your knees and look forwards. Maybe you could do a little pause with the feet hovering off the floor before they land inside your hands. Give it a little go. Bend the knees, big jump. Look in between your hands. Hover the legs off, the feet off as long as you can. And then when you're ready, you can put the feet inside the hands. You choose. Maybe you're there already. That's cool. Hands down. Rock forwards and back. Oh, I feel loosey-goosey everywhere. And then sit your bum onto the floor. Lower down. Feel each of the vertebrae touch the floor there. We're going to come into a wheel or a bridge. Breathe in. As you breathe out, tucking your tail, squeeze the hip flexors up, the thighs up. Come into your bridge. Maybe you're going right up into wheel. Fingers towards your shoulders. Push down to lift up. Take a big breath in. Feel the front of your body stretch. And then when you're ready, looking up, if you're in wheel, and then bending your arms, lower down. Ooh, good. If you're in bridge, lower down. Feet as wide as your mat, and windscreen wiper the legs. I hope you didn't get dizzy through all that. We'll bring the soles of the feet together, knees open, arms up and over your head. And let your eyes close completely. Let your face relax completely. Feel the weight of your body pressing into the floor. and use that to ground you after moving around in that circular motion for this whole time. Use the weight of your body pushing into the floor just to help you ground. You spent this hour, your mind concentrating on where you're going and what you're doing. Sometimes successfully, sometimes not. You spent this time mindfully breathing, moving the breath with each pose. So this 45 minutes was a real gift to yourself. Maybe you've got time and you can be there a little bit longer, but if not, don't worry. You can move with me, starting to deepen your breathing and moving your toes, moving your fingers. Long lazy yawn, reaching your arms above the head to that full body stretch. And then roll towards the right side, take little time in a fetal shape. And as you come up to seated, just facing it any shape that feels good for you, hands to the heart center, thumbs into your chest bone. Big breath in. And then open mouth, exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Namaste. I hope you don't get too dizzy or feel too lost. It's hard, isn't it? Going forwards, backwards, left, right leg. All very crazy. Thanks for coming, guys.